It is Mother's Day on Sunday, so right here on Sports at 10, we are doing a Mother's Day special, and that is exactly why you see me here and not Thomas Mlambo, because, well, he cannot be a mother. Welcome to it. Of course, I have to start the show by saying congratulations to Masandawana Apitori for winning the ABSA Premiership for a record Minwana 7. It is, of course, Sports at 10, as I mentioned, and we're going to have awesome guests right here on the show. Of course, celebrating mothers, celebrating everything that has to do with sport. In case you're wondering, who do we have here today and what are we talking about? We are, of course, talking Carling Black Label that was launched this particular yesterday, of course, and that is the general manager of Carling Black Label. Of course, we will also be having the two champion winning coaches. Of course, one is a Kaizer Chiefs winning coach, you can see by the yellow tie, and the other one is for Orlando Pirates. So we'll be chatting to them about what it is that got them there, but also we will be joined by a mother. I did mention it is Mother's Day here on Sports at 10. That is Wade Vanniekerk's mother, the inspiration and the woman behind everything that has made Wade Vanniekerk everything that he is today. And of course, SAFTA winning actress. I don't know why she's trying to avoid us. That is Leanda. Oh, she's trying to eat our Sports at 10 cake. It is our birthday here today, so we'll have plenty to celebrate. We'll have lots and lots to talk about. Speaking of lots to talk about, I am always joined by the original Yellow Bone. That is, of course, David Gekana. And Ramecha today, hey?
I have to say that I have to thank you first for coming.
Thank you.
And, of course, for mothers all over South Africa.
Yes.
And secondly, for Moroka Swallows. You know, I've asked everybody today to say we're doing Operation Moroka Swallows. They must stay in the first division, and so for that we're wearing this color.
I think Banyasa Lusufi would be very happy to hear that wherever he is. Yes. Definitely, and it's working, hey?
It is working. We've got 3 games to go.
Yeah.
Thunder Royal Zulu, which of course we're fighting with them as far as staying
Trying
in the league.
to stay.
And if we win that one, we've got 2 more that I think Moroka Swallows will manage. The last game will be against Wisbech Spurs, and I hope that all Swallows fans, including Panyaza Lisufi, must go there and fill the stadium for Swallows.
For Swallows.
Maswai.
Let's get straight into it. The Carling Black Label Champion Cup was launched yesterday. I heard that Somizi Mhlongo's dancers were just keeping the place ablaze.
I think from now onwards it's going to be better known as the Carling Champions Cup.
Yes.
Carling Champions Cup. That's how we call it.
I like
that.
The
Carling Champions Cup.
I like that.
It's CCC.
Yes.
Carling Champion and Cup.
So when you win the Triple C.
Then when you win the Triple C.
Yeah.
Do you know that the 5 years of the contract ended last year? Of course, Orlando Pirates has won the trophy 4 times.
Yeah.
And Kaizer Chiefs was now it's a new clean slate.
Yeah.
Amakosi are saying that they're going to win this one.
It's a clean slate for you, though.
They say it's Chiefs. They say the three cities, Chiefs.
My Pirates are not going to agree with what you're saying when you say let's have a clean slate.
Yeah, but the launch was, Thomas Mlambo, who's now at the Benebao watching Real Madrid as we speak.
I'm so jealous.
Amakosi were there, Pirates was there, the dancers of Somizi, you spoke about them.
Yes.
They were absolutely amazing. There was one on crutches. Just like Patrice Mutsiko.
I heard about that.
Patrice is on crutches now.
Yeah, just
that dancer on crutches was something to behold. So Mizi, take a bow for that dancer. Hey, man. Hey, Vegan Tuembu.
Done. That is absolutely amazing. I heard about this one dancer who was just one person you just couldn't take your eyes off of.
Yeah. And I think he's going to be a revelation. I can tell maybe the Sunday newspapers are all going to be writing about this dancer on crutches with one leg.
Yeah.
He's one-legged dancer, but he was the best dancer out of Somizi's guys.
Before we cross over to talking about the Proteas, I have to ask you this. You know, Coach Steve Gombela had mentioned the fact that there's going to be a lot of changes at Kaizer Chiefs next season.
Yes.
Is this something that, you know, a lot of Kaizer Chiefs supporters need to be worried about? You're already saying Chiefs, but now they're wondering, Riyad Peters is already gone?
Yeah, Riyad is leaving for SuperSport apparently. But the Carling Champions Cup is get to showcase the changes that are going to happen at Kaizer Chiefs. And I think Chiefs fans have got to fill the stadium to make sure that they see the new face of Kaizer Chiefs.
Yeah.
Starting in August, they will see the new face of Kaizer. How important is this trophy going to be? The Carling Champions Cup, with new players and new faces at Amakosi. This is something to watch for next season.
Amen. Okay, let's chat a little bit about the Proteas. They've dropped in the rankings. They're now 6th in test rankings.
Yeah. You understand that the ICC uses a coefficient for ranking teams. Now, the 2012-2013 year where South Africa did very, very well. They beat the likes of England, Australia, New Zealand, and Pakistan to rise in the ranking. Those results have been removed.
Why?
Every year, the last 5 years going backwards, the last year, which is the 5th year, falls off with the new year. So with that result falling off, it meant South Africa moved from being 2nd, 3rd, to being 6th on the rankings.
Yeah.
That's how it was calculated. And of course, we are in the summer we are playing against New Zealand here in a test here in South Africa. We'll have to win those ones. There'll be a lot of changes as far as the ranking is concerned. With of course the tests that are coming with us hosting New Zealand. We hope to do well against New Zealand so that we can rise in the testing. But for now, South Africa has dropped to 6th. And of course, Australia has opened up a little bit of a 6 points gap between themselves and number 2, who is India.
But as far as I know, when it comes to the Proteas and rankings, it's not all bad because, you know, they've dropped in the test rankings, but I was reading a bit earlier on that they've actually upped in the ODI and T20 rankings. So at the end of the day, you know...
But in cricket, prestige is still with the test. If you do well in the test, and you are the number 1 test ranked side, you are regarded as the side. The World Cup might be played with T20s and the 50 limited over cricket. But the prestige as far as cricket is concerned,
so that's what we need to be gunning for.
That's where we need to improve our rankings and of course go back to where we were. We were at once at number 1 and to be number 6 with the likes of Pakistan ahead of us. For me, that's not on. We need to be ahead of Pakistan, New Zealand and the rest of the people. Yeah, Australia, yes, and India, understandable. They are good test playing nations, but we can't be below the likes of Pakistan.
Let's get a little bit into football. AmaZulu. They've appointed a new coach, but I know for a lot of people, they might remember this coach from when they played against Mamelodi Sundowns. Yeah. He used to coach Chicken In.
Yes. You know, AmaZulu have made sure that Steve Barker is not there. After, of course, he did not get AmaZulu to be promoted. He had to depart. And Delron Buckley has been an interim coach there at AmaZulu. Now they've moved swiftly to prepare for next season. Usutu. They've signed Joey Antipas. This coach won the league in Zimbabwe in 2010. He was then at the helm of Moto Action. And last year, he won the league with Chicken In. Like you said, Chicken In played Mamelodi Sundowns in the preliminary rounds of the Champions League. And of course, they beat Mamelodi Sundowns in Zimbabwe, only to lose here in South Africa to go out. But now AmaZulu saw him and say, hey, this guy is quality.
There's something
let's take him and bring him here. Maybe he might come with a few players from Zimbabwe. The players will not be the preserve of Kaizer Chiefs. You know, Kaizer Chiefs is signing a lot of Zimbabweans, including Maritzburg United. So Maritzburg and Chiefs, AmaZulu must a few Zimbabweans to come help them to come back into the Premier League.
From the National First Division, let's get swiftly into the PSL. I know everybody wants to be talking about Mamelodi Sundowns, but before we get there, the man who had it all to play for, that was Gavin Hunt. Everybody thought, you know what, if there is any team that's going to destabilize Mamelodi Sundowns, walking away with the Absa Premiership, it was definitely Bidvest Wits. But unfortunately, they didn't manage a win against Mushin Etugral.
Yeah, they started badly. The youngster, not Data, scoring the first goal there quickly against Bidvest Wits. But Vilakazi, the captain, came back into the starting lineup wearing an armband as captain. again, beautiful header that he scored, but I thought defending there was horrible from Mushin Etogral's boys. The header, he shouldn't leave a player of that caliber. Here, again, Villegas is scoring the second. Vet thought we are still in it. Here when they scored the second.
As well.
And everybody left the television set and thought, man, we need to leave it. No.
Less than 2 minutes later.
Less than 2 minutes later, Ongalo, the defender, scoring that one to make it 2-2. That, in a sense, meant that if Sundowns win today, Sundowns will be crowned champions, and that Vets have lost out on an opportunity to be champions in the 2015-2016 season. And, of course, we know what happened. Here is Ajax, who welcomed Jomo Cosmos. Cosmos scored early. And you know, a lot of people were saying Cosmos, Lebogang Onasi Mtambo, poking in the first goal. And of course, after that, it was a one-way show with Prince Ngumalo for Ajax. Nathan Pauls, of course, providing the assist there. And of course, Prince Ngumalo scoring that was his 11th goal of the season that he scored.
So he's on fire.
He's on fire, Prince Ngumalo. And then this one was his 13th goal of the season.
See, come the 19th of May, when Shakes Mashaba announces his squad, everyone's going to be looking at Prince Ngumalo's name to be there for the AFCON game against Gabon. And then on top of that, everyone's going to say, listen, you can't keep him on the bench.
Yeah, look at Jomo celebrating the Tebogo Makobela scoring an equalizer.
Yeah.
Jomo still believes that he's in, and that equalizer makes them stay in. And of course, you are right. Bafana play against Gambia. Ngumalo surely has got to be there with 13 goals.
Yeah.
This is Sundowns. They were playing, and they scored early. Anthony Lafort coming back into the lineup, and he was deadly today. Scored that one. Billiard here doing well. The CBD was broken a little bit. Billiard was there. Kama Billiard was there. Dolly was there. But Castro was not there. There was another person in that Castro position, which was Lafort. Scored a hat-trick today. Really showed that after the long injuries that he has suffered, that he's back on form. Look at this one. Here again, I mean, Billiard does beautiful. For me, for a short guy like that, he doesn't fall.
No.
He's got strength, abundance. There is a Mutipa celebrating. Paris. And he was celebrating Patrice there.
Of course, then you have Kaizer Chiefs as well playing Bloemfontein Celtic.
Kaizer Chiefs were hosting Bloemfontein Celtic, but again, Chiefs Yama draw. That's what they call them, Chiefs Yama draw. They end their 12th draw this season. They are the team with the most draws in the league, 12 to be precise. And normally you would think of Jomo Cosmos being the team with the more draws, but Kaizer Chiefs are leading the roos with 12, followed by AC with 10. And Polokwane City, of course, have got a number of draws too.
Polokwane City has got 7.
Yeah, 7. But Chiefs are ahead
Chiefs
of
and Black Aces.
And Bloemfontein Celtics that they played has got 11 draws also.
Yeah.
I mean, those are plenty of draws.
Let's get straight into checking out the ABSA Premiership log. There you have it. Mamelodi Sundowns having secured that ABSA Premiership win on 65 points, and the most that Bidvest can get up to is 63. Yeah. There you have it. So, of course, at the moment, they will be meeting. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Gavin Hunt fares against Mamelodi Sundowns, who have already won the particular trophy. And, of course, SuperSport United propping up the top 8 there on 37 points. And then when you look at the bottom half, you still have Maritzburg United there on 20 points, University of Pretoria on 21, Jomo Cosmos there on 25, although I know that Deza has got some news with regards to Jomo Cosmos and how they could end up getting relegated.
Yeah, Thabo Mudiba, the goalkeeper that played against Kaizer Chiefs, was not properly registered because Cosmos did not have a proper international clearance, which was lodged with SAFA. He was released to go and play for Orlando Pirates in Windhoek, which is in Namibia. And when he came back into South Africa, he was signed by Cosmos with a clearance that comes from Dolphins, and that is wrong according to football rules. Jomo Cosmos will lose those 3 points. So Pretoria University and Maritzburg United are still having a chance of passing Jomo Cosmos if they don't get the necessary points in the last 2 games. So Cosmos are still in trouble.
Yeah, there you have it. They might just have a lifeline. But speaking of lifelines, and I know somebody who is very happy with the fact that Mamelodi Sundowns have walked away as champions. It's Shampunizer. I thought it's Shampunizer. Timmy, how are you winning, boss?
DK.
Hey, the Shampunizer.
How's it? Oh, Thomas, you're a woman. You are taking transformation to another level, eh?
And I'm as short as him.
Thomas is on another level. Now I have to speak female.
Yes, please.
Mpoma boy, how are you? Yes, Thomas is going to the mountain for the millionth time. Now he owns a hill there.
Can you tell me about this mountain?
This mountain, no, I'll explain it later so that Thomas doesn't feel like the game is still on.
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm angry today. I'm a little bit angry. I'm angry at the boy called Masibuzane Zongo. Because he came here and promised us he's going to behave and everything. And this is a very big platform. This is not Ask a Man. You don't just come here and do whatever you want to do here. And then now you disappear. You come. I don't even know your excuse. You should get a real excuse. Like when they say, where were you? I was in Mall of Africa. We know you were lost for like more than 10 days. Now you come here.
Wow.
No, wadala. Because the team is out Amazulu. Amazulu took an opportunity. An opportunity and bought a coach chicken in. How they got him is that you see go KFC when you go there you don't need the 2 rand. That's how he got him. When they say save a child, it was for Amazulu to get a ref, to get a new coach. They bought him through those 2 rands at KFC. So if you know in the country of eating KFC, you have supported Amazulu. Now we're talking about a very great match that happened. Mamelodi Sundowns versus Kaizer Chiefs, also known as the Ndoro Derby. Because they were there, both suffering from Ndoro syndrome. Abatrapile, Basadali, Ndoro Chiefs. How do you expect to beat Sundowns at the CBD?
Yeah.
Big question, eh? At
Not
the CBD, because they moved from Lucas Murib. The cities of Lucas Murib, I didn't know how we balance.
Oh, God.
It's so good. The Chiefs, I think Chiefs get the bless as a PSL.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Keep on the bless. Like, Baba approach a team, I feel like, I want to get 3 points. 3 points. Okay. Give a draw. Chiefs here, Jiwa. Give one of the players at Chiefs before game by sprinkle like a little working at Rojiwa anyway. Anyways, Rojiwa, compel it's like a arometer. Now I'm unbelievable. I'm so unbelievable. How are Chiefs? Chiefs are the blessers, and they also have, like Lebanon, they are taking transformation to another level. You know, their new player called Izandla Bezul, Godin. Rugby is suffering. We're not busy to Shabaga Mato, Chiefs,
the hand of God.
The hand of God. Chiefs, Wali Wago Chiefs Zibatung. Chiefs is the only team where they celebrate a good pass. Like well done, Bafana, well done. This is a message from Coach Pitso Musimane to Steve Compel. No matter how much English you have, all you have to say is Kabuyelo.
Wow.
We're just putting it out there for him to understand. But I'm just saying, the people, we have won and everything. But I saw people celebrating so hard. But on Goldfinger, I know you love Patrice Motsepa Zamaripata. But you love him so much that come on, you want to read the lady lips. Sorry, Chairman. Kipatla memo fatso haten. Kipatla memo fatso haten nana. Patricia, patama kabuyelo patam. Kabuyelo mfana kabuyelo.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, no, tips tell to boss. But anyway, so if you want to get in on the action right here on Sports at 10, we have that social media question. What was the reason behind Mamelodi Sundowns winning the league title for a record 7th time? Of course, you can tweet us at Sports 10 TV, of course, as well as on Facebook and on YouTube. That's where you can watch us live. Otherwise, you can, of course, tweet me, that is at Mpoma Boy. So when we return, we're chatting Calling Black Label Champions Cup. Stay with us.
Inside us all lurks greatness, determination, the courage to move the party forward. Booyah. There are those who forge on uninvited. Truth or dare? Dare. Every time. So to the fearless, we salute you, party comrade. Join the movement online.
find inner peace. Your soul lacks fire. Try harder! You'll never find inner peace. Never! So you found inner peace? 3 pieces, Master.
ShopRite USave claims to be South Africa's cheapest supermarket. So I'm putting their claim to the test by asking 3 volunteers to buy the exact same products. One from a ShopRite USave store, the others at 2 different supermarkets. Let's go. Now that our volunteers are back and we've compared their till slips, we can confirm that ShopRite USave is the cheapest on all your favorite groceries. There you have it, proof that by simply shopping at ShopRite USave,
ShopRite USave is cheaper based on price comparisons done over a 3-month period.
In these hard times, there's light at the end of the tunnel. Save up to 800 Rand. Get the double or queen orthopedic supreme, orthopedic premium, orthopedic superior, and the special edition bed at our inflation-beating prices. Come to the Bed Shop or Bed City. We are the bed specialists.
Now that hits the spot. It chills me out, way out. Maybe it could chill everyone out. All of us just going, each and every one of us just chilled. No more friend versus foe. The start of global love? Now wouldn't that be refreshing? But then again, it's just the real natural cider.
Refreshes like nothing on earth.
Experience your ultimate Lindor moment. Smooth melting Lindor from the Lindt Master Chocolatier. Make Mother's Day blissful. Lindor from Lindt.
This Carling Black Label Champion Cup segment is brought to you by the Champion Beer. Carling Black Label. Champion men deserve champion beer.
Yes, football fans, the Carling Black Label Champion Cup is back. Match day is Saturday, the 30th of July at the FNB Stadium, Soweto. Now, this is the only match where you, as the fan, select the starting lineups for both Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates, and where you, the fan, can make a live substitution during the game, and when you stand the chance to be the match day champion coach. Today, we're joined by Vijay Govinsamy, who is a general manager of Carling Black Label. Welcome to the show. Thank you very much for gracing us with your presence. I must say, I'm sure by now you've heard David Gekana saying it needs to change to the Carling Champions Cup. CCC for Kaizer Chiefs, Kaizer Chiefs, Kaizer Chiefs. But this is one Soweto derby that's actually done really well. The fans absolutely love it. Why is that?
Well, I think, there's a few key nuggets. I mean, we know that any derby between Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates is always a sellout.
Yeah.
And that's because of the competitive spirit between the two clubs. But I think at the heart of it, the reason why the Carling Black Label Champion Cup is such a different initiative that we started in 2011 is because fans get to be empowered to be the coach.
Yeah.
It's the only match where fans get to choose their starting lineup before the match and then influence a live substitution on match day. You know, where else do you hear that? So that's why it's been so successful. And fans have heard about it in 2011 and only have become more and more of a fan of this initiative. And the last thing is that, you know, it is during the time when it's just before the season starts, where fans are starved of soccer and they want to see their club play.
Definitely. Now, making ordinary men champions is a key component of Carling Black Label. Can you tell us a little bit about making champion men?
Well, you know, the first thing is that at the heart of the Carling Cup is the fact that fans are frustrated. They believe that they know more than the coach.
Yes.
And, you know, there lies in that unique insight. And we picked up on that insight. And we came up with the idea of launching a concept like the Carling Cup. And we approached the two clubs. And, you know, with the blessing of the chairmans, they actually allowed us the opportunity of actually creating something where fans are actually empowered. What makes the Carling Cup unique is that not only is the starting lineup chosen by the fans, as I said, but a lucky fan from Chiefs and Pirates gets the opportunity of winning the champion coach experience. Now, that there is an experience of once in a lifetime.
Oh, yes.
You know, they get to spend 2 to 3 days with the clubs. They get to be indoctrinated into the culture. They get to understand that the technicalities of the game of soccer. And we've had champion coaches over the last few years actually been inspired to be a coach. So much so, you know, that they've actually taken on the qualification of being a coach.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're exceptionally proud. It's a unique initiative, and we're here to actually allow fans the opportunity of being the coach and experiencing it.
Definitely. I mean, as someone who does live football all the time, that is an experience of a lifetime. But what can the coaches expect this particular year? It is the 6th year running.
Well, you know, once again, it's at the heart of it is this unique insight. We've kept the formula exactly the same. Fans get to be the coach. In order to be the coach, they need to buy a Carling Black Label. Underneath each pack, there's a unique number, and on the packet details, they need to use their mobile phones to make their selection. And fans can also go onto our website to make their selection and even get access to unique content. They have the opportunity of winning lots of prizes, in particular match day tickets, which are really tough to get. And like I said, also the champion coach experience, that opportunity of just being in the dugout, being a part of the clubs, and actually being in that seat of being the coach and the driving force.
Yeah.
So I think fans, once again, you know, they can look forward to another epic match, and, you know, may the best team win.
You were mentioning the voting mechanism, so everything has stayed the same?
Yes, everything has stayed the same. They use their mobile phones, they punch in the unique number using star 120.
Yeah.
All the details are on the pack. And like I say, they can even go to our website to punch in the code. And I urge them not just to choose the one player, but to choose their full starting lineup. And be more opportune on the choices you make.
Definitely.
On our website, you're going to see content that's going to inspire them on making the right choices. And also, they're going to have exposure to information that will allow them to look at what are the right players for that starting lineup. So, you know, we want to make fans make the best choices. And, you know, I know they're observant and they're extremely smart, but we expect another powerful match.
Definitely. Thank you so very much for being here with us, Mr. Govin Sami, who is a General Manager of Carling Black Label. There you have it. Shampunaiza is in the green room with our 2 championship-winning coaches. Shampunaiza.
Thank you, Manny Thomas. Thank you, us Thomas. I'm already at the Kaizer Chiefs Memorial Service. As you can see, I'm surrounded by people in black. Chiefs here at Rabiwa. So all I can say is that all goalkeepers are suffering. They are all having clean sheets and stuff. Kune doesn't even have a sheet anymore. He's shopping for one. Guys, do you think you're going to win Chiefs? Black Label Cup?
Yeah.
It's
winning
it. Winner?
They'll never come back.
Over to you, Mpo. But Baba dreamer.
Definitely. Hey, Kore, again, when it comes to a Kaizer Chiefs fan, if you're a Kaizer Chiefs fan today, I know, Ufila Molo, I'm still thinking of Steve Khompela, Tselaga Arometi. But anyway, when we come back, we'll be chatting to those coaches just to find out how it's like to actually be in the hot seat. Stay with us.
Feet are running through the water. The mountains rising now, carrying me closer to the sun. The sun.
Go, Todd.
Me? Come on.
Catch. It's snack time.
Impossible.
Oh, man. Snack time is fun time.
Hey, look out, lady. I'm on the prowl.
My man, do you really think that this shoo stuff is going to help with the ladies? You need men's clinic. Trust me, I'm a doctor. I know.
For help with weak erections, early ejaculation and